Hi, I'm Andrew with Snyder Consulting, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can build your own AI-powered affiliate marketing blog like this one so that you can start earning passive income. This should only take 30 minutes or less, and I'm going to walk through an overview of the steps that it takes to build something like this. So let's get started. The first step is to use an affiliate program or an affiliate network. In this example, I'm using Amazon. So what you'll do is go to Amazon's website, and if you scroll to the very bottom, there's a section for Make Money with Us. So go ahead and click on Become an Affiliate, and it'll guide you through a process. You go ahead and sign up for an account. I'm not going to walk through that in this video. I'll assume you can handle that part. And you can use any other affiliate network. All that matters is that you have products with tracking links to them. But in this example, we'll use Amazon. So once you get that set up, you should have something at the top of your page like this. It's called the site stripe, and that'll be important for one of the later steps. So then step two, this one's optional, but I recommend getting a custom domain name for your blog. This lets you just add a little bit of legitimacy and kind of customize how your domain looks. So that would be a domain name or a custom URL. You can use any sort of domain service for this. I use Google Domains because it hooks up with the blog services pretty nicely. So if you go to domains.google.com, and the links for these will be in the description of the video, you would come in here. This is mine. But you would find your own, like coming through this page. You can search for anything. So if I were to say maybe like my product blog, you can search for all sorts of different domains. Like this one, we could say myproductweblog.com. You could go ahead and buy that. And again, I'm not going to walk through that whole thing, but you would just go ahead and set up an account and pay for your domain. And once you do that, you will end up on a page like this. Now yours right away, it won't say Blogger website because that only happens after we configure this service. So that is the end of step two. Step three is to actually set up the blog account on the blog website. Now I'm using Blogger. It's just blogger.com. And it has a really easy integration with domains. And again, any of these services I'm mentioning can be swapped out with alternatives if you have something you like to use better. These are what was just easiest for me. So under Blogger, once you create an account and you start making posts, you'll see something like this, which shows how many people have interacted in each of the accounts. I recommend going ahead and creating a profile picture, and you can use that. You can do that with any really AI art service. I use DALL-E. There's plenty of alternatives, but when I created my profile picture, I went something like profile picture for a robotic blogger who recommends products. So I put in something like that as the prompt, and then wait a minute and it'll spit out an image. So we'll check back on that in a second. Now in the Blogger page, what you do is you go to settings. There's two things you want to do here. The first is the custom domain. This, when you click into it, this is where you put whatever you ended up purchasing through your domain service. And once you do that, at least through Google, it automatically should link back. So if you go to this website, it will load your blog. Second, if you go to the very bottom and you look at your user profile, and you could do this while you're setting it up as well, but you can add your profile picture. So if we were to look at DALL-E, here are some examples. You could just try a few different ones, but yeah, it's a nice quick way to get a unique profile picture. So then, now that we've got the blog set up, the domain, now it's time to start actually generating some of these articles. So the first one that we're going to look at is we're going to go back to Amazon. and we're going to pick our products. Now, when you load the page, there's this top banner. You can click on check out what's climbing our charts, and it's going to load all of the most popular products right now. But if you can see up here, it shows the #1 product in home and kitchen. So let's use that for the example. We'll go ahead and open that for our first product. And now we want to find something similar to compare it to. And so I'm going to use in the 4 stars and above, I can find another brand. So let's look at this one. It's a similar price. So, oh, actually this one's on sale. Let's use this one. So this is probably going to be very similar to what we're looking at right now. Okay, so we loaded that in another tab. So we've got our 2 products that we want to compare. Now we're going to use ChatGPT to summarize a comparison between these products. And there's a lot of different ways that you could structure something like this. You can use more than 2 products. I just happen to do sort of a side-by-side comparison for my example. But if you come over to ChatGPT and just put in, I like to use just a simple format like this, where you tell it that it's a blogger and it should be, making product recommendations. I like to structure it sort of like this, where I just put one product and the other, and then I tell it to write the article underneath. And one thing I also like to do is tell it what the article structure should be. So structured like this. I like to tell it that it should generate a title first, and then next it should make an introduction, and then it should do product, kind of name them one at a time and just make like an overview section. And we could copy that down like this and do it for product 2. So really this just tells like, hey, this is the structure I want my article to look like, and with kind of like a conclusion. And when we hit generate at the end, it should kind of fall into this. But the second part of this is to add product details. So under the product 1, let's go back to our first product, and we're going to just take the title. This is the product name. We'll load it in there and then start putting in any kind of details like price, like this. And then we can put just some details. I usually just take like this about this item section. Sometimes if there's more details down below, you can include. The more the better. It just helps ChatGPT figure out how to write a good article. So then for our second product, we'll do the same thing. Just take this, and yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, the data, because GPT is really good at just figuring it out anyway. So like we could just take this whole block for the price, and maybe it will mention that it's on sale right now, or yeah, who knows. When someone clicks on the link anyway, the affiliate link, they'll get to see more details. And there are alternatives where you can plug in like an iframe or more advanced certain sort of things like that. We're just going to use the link that just has the name and takes them to the page. So yeah, I think that's about all we need. So now we can generate an article. And yeah, it did the format we were talking about. It does a title, then the introduction. So let's kind of wait for it to generate that. All right, so it finished writing the article, so let's just copy this. Everything except the title, because the title we'll put in a different section. But under our blog, let's do a new post. And that's going to take you to a simple page like this. We could just paste, we'll want to do paste just the article like this, and that is going to give us, if we were to preview, just a really simple page. Right, this is kind of all we need, but we're going to spice it up a little bit in this example. So let's take the title that ChatGPT gave us. We'll just put that in there. Okay, so now we got our title, we got our post, and now the next kind of last part of this is we're going to add our product links. Now you can put these really anywhere. I like to do them at the top and bottom of the page. Now these are the affiliate links, which is where if somebody clicks it from your page and they go to this Amazon listing, if they buy this chopper, you would get a commission on that. So from Amazon, this banner up top, if we do get link and just get the text, that gives it to us here. And so now in our product links, we can just write it out like this, shopper, and we can copy the link like this. Okay, and you want it to open in a new window so that they keep your blog up. So yeah, something like that. And then we'll do it the same for this other one. Okay. And we'll want to replace the link with the appropriate one. And again, we just come up here, get the text. Yeah, and then pretty simple. So let's just put that, and great. Okay, so now we can copy this over. Actually, from the top, we can put it again underneath the conclusion. And I like to use a sort of disclaimer. I think you're supposed to with any affiliate marketing. I like to just put one that says that this article was generated by an AI using some different information and that we could earn a commission. But this is all kind of up to you of how you want to do it for your own blog. But yeah, let's preview it. This gets us, yeah, pretty much there. So this is like the basic version. It looks pretty good. It's got our links. It's got everything set up for us. So now the last thing to do is just go ahead and publish. So we'll do that, and then we should be able to see it show up. If we look at our website, I can go to my blog, and now there it is. We can see the article. We got links that go to the different products on Amazon, and everything's set up and ready to go. People can comment on it. It's pretty basic, but it's very adaptable. So the approach, most of this isn't set in stone. You can change a lot of different things about it. It's really just kind of the concept that I wanted to show, but thanks for watching. I hope this was informational for you. It's really cool to see what we can do with these AI tools now, and kind of how simple it is to start, making some side money. So again, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to sharing more as I learn ways to work with AI.